Asha Smith in lane 5 from Great Britain. Thompson-Herah is the double Olympic champion in lane 6. Miller Weibo in lane 7. Alison Felix is running here in the stadium for the very last time in lane 8. Well, Leash Smith always starts really well. She's got someone to chase after in Elaine Thompson-Herah, who's also coming up. Thompson-Herah, she's so good at the end of races, but Jackson is having an amazing run here. Could this be the first time Thompson-Herah loses a race this season? Oh my goodness, Jackson is going to win it. Jackson crosses the finish line. The 22-second barrier has been broken, and nobody expected this. With all the great runners we talked about, Felix, Thompson-Herah, we talked about Dina Asher-Smith, the former 400-meter runner, the Olympic 100-meter bronze medal winner who has the meeting record, 21.91 seconds. What an amazing curve she ran there. Thompson-Herah was watching everyone else. She ran a brilliant curve. Thompson-Herah and Dina Asher-Smith came home in second place, but that's a real shock and a really good race. About a meter, maybe a meter and a half away from the other two runners. She's just gone ahead. Yeah, remember me. So this race was way back in 2022 at the Rome Diamond League meet. And this one was exciting, and I hope you all enjoy another throwback race. But yeah, this one was epic. We have two of the fastest women alive in the 200 meters in this race. We had Elaine, and 2022 was the year that her career started going downhill. Basically, 2021 was the year she ran 21.55 seconds, right? And that would have made her the second fastest woman alive at that time. But in 2022 is when, the injuries started happening and she was having some problems dealing with it. But she was able to finish the season in 2022. 2023 is where it got worse. But in 2022 now, because 2021 was that time, Shericka had just started her sprinting, basically because we know her as a 400-meter runner. She runs the 400 meters. In 2021, she literally jogged the last 50 meters of the 200 meters and did not get to make it to the Olympics semi-dash final dot. And that was disappointing for her and for everyone that was watching. So we know that Shericka Jackson was able to run super fast times in the 200 meters. So in the showdown now at the Rome Diamond League, we expected some fireworks, and we definitely got it. We didn't expect Shericka Jackson to beat Elaine by that much, though. We expected the race to be close. Someone would have barely beaten someone at the finish line, but Shericka Jackson totally crushed them. Dina Asher-Smith was also in that race, and she's also a really good competitor in the 200 meters, and some people would say the 200 meters is her best event too. But Shericka Jackson totally took control of that race. She was out there dot like normally Elaine and Shericka aren't good starters. But in this race, Shericka got a really good start. Coming off the curve, it was really close, but Shericka Jackson is such a good curve runner that right away, as she got into the final 100 meters, she was already ahead. So all she needed to do was keep it going, but she literally got into that top speed and she just made her lead bigger, and she won easily, breaking 22 seconds as well, 21.92. So definitely an awesome victory in that race, and we were hoping for a battle like that in 2023 where Shericka would go up against Elaine. We were hoping for that at the 2024 Olympics because, as we know, Elaine was at that time the defending Olympic champion in both 100 and 200 meters, but we were really expecting the battle to happen in the 200 meters. I think at that time, Shericka had run 21.48 and Elaine would have been 21.55. So we expected and wanted to see that showdown at the Olympics. But it wasn't meant to be because Elaine's injury got worse and her season was just ruined for 2024. But hopefully this season she'll be back on the track. We haven't seen her yet. We only hear that she is in America training. She's training with Marvin Bracey. Someone spotted her training with Marvin Bracey. But we're hearing that she's with the Tumbleweed Club in Florida. So nothing for sure yet because Elaine or anyone from her team hasn't talked about this. We have seen her doing different social media posts, but nothing about track and field itself. As for Shericka Jackson, we have seen her in the 300 meters. Not looking that great. We've seen her in the 200 meters. Not looking that great either, but she recently ran a 100-meter race where, if you all didn't catch that race, you all can check it out. It was at the Rabe Diamond League yesterday, and the full race is on this channel, so you all can go ahead and check that out. And she looked a little better. And this season is a long season because the World Championship won't be until September. I think it starts on September 11th. I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but yeah, the season is going to be a long one. So she has time to get ready. The only thing is that the Jamaica National Trials is coming up pretty soon, and she will need to be in some kind of shape to at least get her spot. She doesn't have to win, but she will need to get her spot. Elaine, on the other hand, it's almost the end of May, and we haven't seen her at all yet. I think she's going to try to compete for a world championship spot. She will at least need to get 1 or 2 races in before the trials, and she would have to do it anywhere from now until June, basically. So definitely it's going to be tough for her, but we'll wait to see what happens with Elaine and her Achilles injury that she's currently fighting. But we definitely hope for the best for her. We hope she'll be back on the track pretty soon and that she can compete and compete well, basically. As for Shericka Jackson, we're seeing the progress with her so far this season, and she just needs to get back in tip-top shape. Yeah, so. She can actually, I think right now what she needs is strength and stamina because we're seeing where she's working on her technique. She's working on her start, but when it comes to the last 40 meters or so of the race, she basically gets tired or she keeps the same. Speed out, she does not go into a higher gear, basically. And that's what she will need to work on if she wants to win a gold medal or even a medal at the coming World Championships. But yeah, that's all we have for you all today. Feel free to leave your thoughts on this one in the comments. Thank you all for tuning in to another throwback race, and please go ahead and like the video and subscribe for the latest news in track and field.